is a legend on the premium drafts. Much like he is in the office, Mark is sort of the glue that has held together the premium drafts for the 30 years that we've been in existence. He always, throughout his legendary career, which I'm sure is headed for Canton, he always tried to insist that the team have as many office members as possible, and he tried to foil my attempt to bring in ringers from the Orioles and Nationals and various other farm teams. One of the things about Mark that was true on the softball field as much as it was in the office is he had undaunted courage. And while I was trying to hide under my desk and figure out reasons that we should cancel games because we didn't have all of our star players out there, Mark always wanted to play the games regardless of who was coming out. And there is some famous stories about Mark coaching the team when the drafts beat the Teamsters. Of course, I didn't have any tires on my car after that game, but no, he did a really good job. And if you look over the history of the drafts, Mark has, both when he was a coach and when he pinch hit as coach, he always did really well against big time opponents that I never thought we had a prayer of beating. So
I think in terms of our team speed will be hurt. He was one of the fastest players on the team, especially when he got going. You wouldn't want to get in his way. It was very scary for defensive players.
He was a very reliable hitter. You can always count on Mark to get the hits when we needed to in critical parts of the game. Up to last year, I mean, throughout his entire career, he either played, pinch. He was either batting cleanup or close to cleanup, and he was really good at driving in runs. Really good at hitting. Of course, he was hitting over in right field where they generally put the poorest fielders, so it's somewhat understandable that he'd get so many hits, but don't know. He hit a number of them over their heads, and he was just, as I said, a really good hitter, reliable, really good fielder because he was so tall and lanky.
He was also one of the few players who wore a full uniform. We don't have many of those left, so it's pretty much just Gary at this point. So that era has passed. It will be sorely missed.